everybody, and welcome back to another episode of WWOW Talk. Today, my name is Roger Hanson, and today I am going to continue where we left off before with WWOW Talk. We were discussing the Indus Valley, and I was finishing up on that and talking about some of the things that stuck out to me. Now, this whole conversation was actually started because of a viewer who came on and was curious about images of the a dinosaur or a freaking dragon that was near the Grand Canyon, and then she also watched a lot of WWOW and seeing a photo of a, I guess you could say, reptilian sea monster or something of that nature in the water on WWOW videos. So we got into it, and I started talking about the history of the relationship between the serpent and the birds, and the eagle. And I discussed things like Tiamat and the old Sumerian and Babylonian gods, and we started talking about the goddess Namu. And then I mentioned the myth of Etna, and then I went into Dalmun, discussing Dalmun and the history concerning the Garden of Eden and stuff. So we ended up going into that, and then eventually, after I was done with that, that's when we got into the conversation of the freaking Indus Valley. And now, after finishing the Indus Valley, I would like to continue, or actually, I mentioned another god. It was Surya, which is a Hindu god that he's not worshipped anymore, but he was a part of the pantheon for the longest time. And then I mentioned the Garuda, which is a mythology from of the Hindus. I believe he's the sun god. So we ended up going through all of that, and now I've finally reached the part where I wanted to get into the thunder god. So I before I wanted to get into that, there was a few interesting things that I wanted to bring up to just concerning the channel, so that everybody knows I have new shows that are coming up on the wonderful world of weirdness. And what they are, they're archived uploads that I've scheduled in. There's 5 days out of the 7 days of the week that are covered, so that we'll have at least 5 videos coming out each week. The new series are going to have Karma Love in each episode, and we will also have people in it such as Mr. Robot and other people on the Conspiracy podcast. I already have that started in June. The rest of them are starting up in July. Now, with that one, I've had Karma Love on there, as well as Pecos Dave, so that was pretty good. Now we are also starting a few more of them, as well as still having Campfire Stories. We will have a Ancient Mysteries, which is going to be a little bit of something about what we've been discussing here. We're going to go into more detail on some stuff. That's going to be me and Karma Love. I also have footage or audio of me and Tanhai Tran doing a little bit of coverage over the Amorites. That's going to be interesting if you guys are interested in that. Besides that, we are also going to be doing strange stories. That's going to be good, so if you guys want to check that out. And if you want, hold on a minute. Okay, so like I said, we have Strange Stories, which is coming out, and that's going to be with me and Karma Love as well. So you can check those out. As well as that, I also have, I said Ancient Mysteries and Strange Stories. Then there's um, Ancient Mysteries, which is pretty good. That's the one with Tanhai Tran and Karma Love in it. I'm going to work on getting more videos out concerning ancient aliens. So far, Austin said that he's got some material that he wants to put forth. Mr. Robot says that he's wanting to do some stuff too, so we'll be able to have that going as well. So we will keep you updated on that. I don't really know exactly what's going on there, but we'll keep you posted about it. And if nothing else, I'll be doing it because it's like I said before. You know, the show's gotta go, must go on basically. So any way you look at it, they will be coming out, and I'll have them ready and set up to go. So with that, I believe I have this pretty much covered. Now we are going to have quite a bit of WWOW Talk. I've got a lot of video that's scheduled on archived uploads, and I don't know when the next live stream for WWOW Talk is going to be because I'm in the middle of a transition at the moment. So we will be we'll be having quite a bit of stuff coming out that will be interesting for you guys is basically all I'm saying. So with that being said, I am going to go ahead and check all of the streams, make sure everything's still going good, and I will get on with the topic. So like I said, if you guys want to make any comments in the chat sessions, feel free to do so, and I will mention whatever you say in stream. That's pretty important to me. And I also want to say, yeah, that was something else that I forgot. If you notice, we haven't continued with the Q&A test streams. And the reason for that is because that was John's baby. He's the one that came out with that, and I kept it going for a while. But I have decided that I'm no longer going to continue doing the Q&A test streams. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set aside time, like right now, what I'm doing now, to kind of give you updates on what's going on with the channel, things of that nature. If you want to ask questions and have them answered, this would be the perfect time to do it. And while we are doing that, what's going to happen is I'm going to go into the topics that people are wanting to basically hear, so or suggesting. This was suggested by In the Flesh on I believe on YouTube or Discord at least. So she had this topic, and I pulled up some information, and I decided to share it with you. So we are going to set that up and keep that going for you guys so that you can enjoy it. And with that being said, we can get things going. So like I said, we were discussing the Indus Valley, and now we are going into the topic on the Thunderbird. Now the Thunderbird is a legendary creature. It was particularly famous or legendary in the with the North American indigenous people, their history and cultures. Now this bird was considered a supernatural being of power and strength. It's especially important and frequently depicted in the art, songs, and oral history of many Pacific Northwest coast cultures, but is also found in various forms among some people of the American Southwest, East Coast of the United States, Great Lakes, and Great Plains. In modern times, it has achieved notoriety as a purported cryptid, which is similar to creatures such as Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster. Now, the Thunderbird is said to create thunder by flapping its wings. Now, that goes along with the Algonquian and lightning also flashes from its eyes. So Algonquin is what they go by. So that's what they believe in. Now the Thunderbird myth and motif is prevalent among the Algonquin people in the Northeast, and that would be Eastern Canada and Northeastern United States, and the Iroquois people as well. The discussion of the Northeast region has included Algonquin-speaking people in the lakes bordering U.S. Midwest states. Now, in Algonquin mythology, the Thunderbird controls the upper world, while the underworld is governed by the underwater panther or great horned serpent. And see, there you go with the serpent bird connection, you know what I mean? And this goes along a lot of different cultures all throughout history. It's prevalent among the eagles. It's usually the eagle and the serpent, which is usually represented by the snake. So, and this symbol has been around since the beginning of civilization,